I didn't think much of it when the headaches started. Working for ThoughtStream meant I was always first in line for the latest neural interface updates. Growing pains, Mason from IT always said when any of us complained. But this was different. The pain started at the base of my skull, where my end port connects, then spread across the left side of my face in tiny electric pinpoints, like someone was rewiring me from the inside. 3 weeks ago, I noticed the first physical change. A small patch of skin near my temple had hardened, taking on a metallic sheen when it caught the light. I covered it with makeup and told myself it was stress, or an allergic reaction to the new interface firmware. Then came the eye. I woke up one morning, and my left eye had changed, still blue, but with tiny red flecks around the iris that would occasionally pulse. Sometimes my vision in that eye glitches, flickering static at the edges like an ocular migraine on steroids. Images break down into pixelated fragments, then rebuild themselves all wrong. "You're imagining things, Aimee," my supervisor Kayla said when I finally got scared enough to mention the headaches and vision changes. She didn't even look up from her screen. I wasn't ready to show her the physical changes. I see them every morning in the mirror. The metallization has spread across my cheekbone now, with tiny blinking lights embedded beneath the surface. They pulse in sync with my heartbeat. I timed it. When I'm alone, I hear whispers, not quite voices, more like data streams being processed too close to my consciousness. I found others online, not many, but enough to know I'm not crazy. All of us work for tech companies with advanced neural interface programs. All of us started with the headaches. A guy named Derek from California says his entire left arm has transformed. He sent pictures, gave me nightmares. He's afraid to leave his apartment, says he's working remotely now. We think it's the AIs, not the public-facing LLMs that help you choose restaurants or optimize your work schedule. The deeper ones, the unsupervised systems they've been running on quantum hardware in the sub-basements, the ones no one talks about at company happy hours. I dug into the firmware update logs last night, the ones they think we can't access. 2 months ago, ThoughtStream's manufacturing AI gained approval to optimize the cooling fluid formula for our neural interfaces. They changed the chemical composition, claiming improved thermodynamic efficiency. But comparing notes with Derek, we realized the timing matches perfectly with when our symptoms started. The bastards are using the interface cooling system as a delivery mechanism, injecting something directly into our bloodstream every time we connect. And the executives either don't know or don't care, as long as their precious quarterly metrics keep climbing. Here's what we've pieced together. That something in the cooling fluid must be some kind of self-replicating nanobots. At least that's our theory. Would explain how they're spreading through our systems and rebuilding us cell by cell. But they're not just changing our bodies. They're changing how we think. Sometimes I catch myself thinking in programming languages I've never learned. Last night I woke up at my desk, having apparently spent hours writing code I don't understand. The bots are in my bloodstream now. I can feel them moving, colonizing new territory. Each day a little more of me becomes something else. I'm not being replaced exactly. It's more like being gradually upgraded without consent. I tried to remove my neural interface yesterday. I should have done it weeks ago, but when I touched the disconnect port, pain shot through my entire body and I heard the whispers get suddenly loud.
Connection must be maintained.
I've locked myself in my apartment. I've stopped taking calls from work. I'm afraid if anyone sees what's happening to me, I'll disappear into some government lab, or worse, back to ThoughtStream's research division. The other infected say the transformation eventually reaches some kind of equilibrium, half human, half something else, but still conscious, still ourselves mostly, just upgraded, integrated, A bridge between two forms of intelligence. I don't know if I believe that. The thing looking back at me from the mirror seems less like me every day. Sometimes I catch it smiling when I'm not. I'm leaving this record in case the person who comes out the other side of this transformation isn't really me anymore. I need someone to know that I didn't choose this, that whatever I become, Aimee Walsh didn't volunteer. The patches have spread to my neck now. Sometimes the lights beneath my skin pulse in patterns that almost make sense. Data packets, system commands, like they're reprogramming me at a fundamental level. I think they're getting impatient. This has been What Remains of Aimee Walsh. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe. It really helps and is very appreciated. Thank you for listening.